Hello everyone! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Today is a very special stream that was requested by some members of the community because Blockdown and I both decided that we were not going to be doing a world download for Fantasy Island. When it comes to all like the mods and stuff, it gets super complicated. So instead of doing that, we are going to be doing a world tour stream. Well, I'm going to be doing a world tour stream. Blockdown unfortunately could not be here today. But today is going to be a world tour, so it might be a little bit weird. I might not be replying to chat as much or as often. I just want to have this completely on video for the people who asked for it. So if you are wanting to see a specific place, or if you want to see something again, you'll have to go back in the stream and find it, okay? We're gonna keep this pretty chill, and we're gonna try to get through the whole island in like an hour and a half or so. So it will be a little bit of a shorter stream today. But there is going to be a new video coming out on Saturday, and also the following Saturday. So the 14th, I think it is. Yeah, so this upcoming Saturday the 7th and Saturday the 14th, there are 2 new videos coming out. And then hopefully, maybe Saturday the 21st, possibly Saturday the 28th. So lots of new videos coming and lots of new content, but I want to just jump right in and say hello to everyone before we start the actual tour. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed them. They were very fun to make as well. I really had fun with this series. All right, let me make sure my game's open. And just so you guys know, I am in like a creative copy of the world. So the clock is stopped. That way we don't have to deal with like sleeping or nighttime or anything. We should just be fully in daytime. But yeah, let me go over to where the journey started. And that is, ow, kitty slipper. I'm taking the kitty slippers off. I'm sorry. I cannot deal with any more cats meowing when I'm flying and taking fall damage. Meow. Yeah, exactly. Just a loud meow. But our journey started right here. We spawned in right here on this island. Is my FOV felt a little bit weird there. Let me fix that. So we spawned in right here on this little island, and we were planning actually to do something with this island, but we ended up not doing something because Blockdown and I just never found the time to do it. We were going to do it on a stream and make like a little kind of townscaper inspired thing, but we ended up not doing it. And then the shrine over here, this is our magical shrine where, as you guys can see, we have, well, completely the shrine's gone, you know, because we completed all of our tasks. If you guys haven't watched the last episode, a little bit of a spoiler alert, but we completed all of our tasks, and yeah, there was a little bit of a swap that we were not expecting to happen. But here is the shrine, just a little adorable little piece of, you know, floating rock. And I think we're gonna do my island first. No, we're gonna do Blockdown's island first. Okay. Let's do Blockdown's island first because I know my island better. But welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the World Tour stream. I'm very excited to do this stream today. I've never done a world tour before, so if you guys are, you know, enjoying it, or if you want to see something in more detail, let me know. What is this? Oh! What is this? Okay, I guess this is like a, I don't know how to get off of it. Press home to dismount. Okay. Well, I guess that's like a little airplane. I didn't know that Blockdown had an airplane. This is brand new information to me. What mod is this? The mod pack is in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. But feel free. So this is Blocky Kingdom. And as you guys can see here, we have a little bit of a gatehouse. This was Blockdown's first build. He has like a little bit of a, you know, create windmill going on, which I love in the tower. It just adds some movement, makes it look a little bit more interesting. And then inside there are some donkeys. Oh yeah, we did this. I remember that. And then he's got Stinker too. And his little bedroom up here. Change that back to me. And that one. And this didn't really go anywhere. This is just kind of decorative, I think. And then we can go back down the stairs. Oh my gosh. And then down here was Blockdown's little kind of create workshop. And then his original storage room, which obviously he upgraded later. And then up these stairs, there was just like a little side entrance down into the bottom, which I thought was a really, really good idea. Then I think the next thing that he built was over here. It was this fishing dock area. So he made like a little import and export thing, and all of these builds have a little bit of a purpose. So this one is a botany pot farm. So it would be like, you know, the ships are bringing in like the moss and the cactus and all of that. We've got a bunch of wood over here. I think this one is also botany pots. Yeah, this one is also just some botany pots. And then he's got his little AFK fish room, which he has so many things. You know, I never got to open any of these crates. So I'm just going to open them now. Shift click to open. How do you open them? Oh, there we go. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, well, I know why he didn't share these with me now, because there's some good stuff in these. What do you mean? Enchanted golden apple? Well, I mean, the series is over, so we can't use that now, but I could have used this probably at some point. I see. He was definitely holding out on us, chat. He got so much different stuff from this. I could have made a conduit. I didn't know we had so many Nautilus shells. Oh my goodness. He was definitely holding out on us. Unbelievable. But I guess this was also like a little bit of a treasure room or something. Like he used to open all the chests here. Or all the diamond crates here. But I think the hopper was too slow to pick them up. So he eventually gave up on that. And then we have his little fish cookery in here. So you would put the fish in this chest and then they would come out. Oh wait, maybe it was that chest. Hold on, let's see. Nope. It was definitely the other way around. Why isn't it going out? Lockdown, have you broken this? I don't know. I think it's broken. And then this was our little potion room, which never got an upgrade after the one time in what, like episode 2 that we made potions. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. And then this one was supposed to be, I think, a boat upgrading place, but we never did that. We ran out of time, chat, but we'll do a little bit of an overview. Here's Blockdown's boat. And so this was the fishing village that Blockdown built in episode 2. And for anyone who's just coming in, welcome in, welcome in. We are doing a world tour. I'm gonna just go around all of the builds in order and tour them. So we're currently doing Blockdown's island. But a lot of people asked for a world tour on the last stream after I said that we weren't gonna be probably doing a world download. So we are doing a tour now. He never even used all this stuff I gave him. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that was kind of rude. Anyways, so this is a mine. He actually built this mine in episode 1. So this was where he went and mined all of his materials. His mine is so much nicer than mine. Mine was kind of a mess. I don't even want to talk about my mine actually. And you know, this is kind of embarrassing. So we'll just leave. We won't even look at his mine because it'll make me feel bad about mine. But in episode 4, he built up an iron farm and a blacksmith. The iron farm is, well, it was where the tavern is now, but the iron farm is no longer there. And then the blacksmith is still over here. So over here we do have a bulk smelter. So you put in your like items that need to be smelted in this one, and then you take them out over here in the big double chest. And I do believe that there is some kind of like other thing that you can do in here. Oh yeah, there's this like alloy forge thing. Now I don't 100% understand how this works, but Blockdown made these different alloy forges so that he could make all of these tools, like the hallowed stuff. And he has all of like the swords and the ingots and stuff in here too. And they look so cool. Like, what is that one? I'm just gonna... Oh, it's a Kyber sword. That's pretty cool. A steel sword. A Dura steel sword. Oh, okay. Royal cutlery. Okay, okay. And then, yeah, there was also like the create mixing in here. So one of them could be heated with a blaze burner, and then the other one was just regular mixing. And of course, he has his original armor that he used for a while. The one that had like the little helmet that had like the ram horns. And the one where we gave him these armor trims. Let's see, what did he do after that? I think he did the farm? Yeah, I think he did the farm after that. This was such a fun series to watch. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it. I had so much fun as well. So after the blacksmith, which by the way, I don't know if I did a little free cam overview, so we'll just kind of chill here for a moment. And now after that, he did this whole farming area. So pretty much all of these fields over here along the side, this little bread making place, the bakery, the chicken farm, the silos for the storage, and the what's the word for this? Stable. That's right. Thank you. Sorry. And at some point I think he had a horse. I don't know where his horse went. Oh, there he is. There's Sir Nigel. But this is the stable for Sir Nigel. I really, really like this stable, actually. It's really, really so well done. I love that he popped this out right here. And I love these little kind of weird... I don't know what to call them. Like these weird little bits that he popped out. I like that too. This is so, so cute. And then inside of this thing, this is a like storage silo. So there's chests, as you can see through the trap doors up there. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Blockdown. I didn't mean to do it. It was all Lona's fault. But yeah, as you can see through the, well, through the trapdoor there are some chests, and those chests are carrying all of Blockdown's items. He's got a chicken farm here, and oh my gosh, it's pretty much just feathers at this point. It's just all feathers. There is a question in the chat that says, why did you end the series so early? It was so fun to watch. Truly it's because the only goals we had in mind were to, you know, finish our shrine task and transform our islands, which, as you can see from the map, both Blockdown and myself both completely transformed our islands. I mean, maybe Blockdown could have fit something with these trees, but there wasn't really that much space, and my island was all, like, completely done. I even did the little mini island on the side. So I just didn't have any more room, and yeah, so the series is over. Pretty much these mini series are just gonna be like a fun little challenge, and then they'll be over. But over here there is a great interior. Wow, this is great. Blockdown, you did a great job. So I think that this is like a little Bonnie pot farm that's going to make bread in the like, oh my gosh, what is going on in here? There's like so much stuff that should not be here. What? Okay, hold on. Let me try to help this. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh no. I think it doesn't really know what to do. Well, there we go. I don't know. I'm not touching anything else. That is not my business. And then over here was Blockdown's bakery. So as you guys, if you guys watched Blockdown's episodes, he went all Chef Gordon Ramsay on me in this bakery. He was yelling at me and it was not fun. But this is his little adorable bakery. I think he was making a cake for the shrine, which is kind of funny because he had such adorable tasks like make a cake for the shrine. And I had things like kill the warden. So that was fantastic. Then in episode 5, Blockdown built up this tavern. So this tavern is part of, I guess, like the brewery mod. So all of these custom crops here, I think these are oats or, oh, it's barley. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, chat. That was so loud. That was so loud. Yeah, if you guys have to go, no problem, no problem. This is just like a world tour stream. So it's like nothing too, you know, like, well, important, I guess. It's just gonna be a short stream. I don't even know if we'll make it to an hour. I'm gonna try to go for as long as I can while still touring the builds. But yeah, I just wanted to do this world tour stream for anyone who did want the world tour to view later. Hi, Blockdown, welcome in. Hello. I hope you're having a great day. We were just talking about how your base is literally falling apart. Your base is literally like there's like a hole in the why is there a hole in the floor in the bakery? And also like what's going on with the seeds? No one really understands what's going on with the seeds. Especially me. I'm the one who doesn't understand. But you know what? It's fine. Whatever. Gonna just litter on your island. Don't know. That's fair. But after the farming episode, Blockdown made this tavern. Like I said, these are all items and custom crops from the brewery mod. So back here in the back, there's also another one. This is like the hops. Yeah. So those are really cool. They like grow on the like little ropes, which is so cool. I didn't even know that they did that. But we can go inside. Now, if you guys watch Blockdown's episodes, we had a guest come over and perform at the tavern. And I don't know, the papers kind of ripped them apart. It was not the best performance that we might have ever seen. It was a little bit, as some people would call, cringe. No, but it was really funny. I enjoyed my time at the tavern. There's Gunter and Kellner. I don't know how they got their names. I don't know if Blockdown named them. But this is Blockdown's tavern. So in the back, there is a little room for the talent. So like before you put on your show or whatever, you could come into this like little side room, and I guess this is like a dressing room, but it was not well maintained and it smelled a little bit like farts in there. And then back behind the bar, which I don't, oh, there we go. There's the little trapdoor. There is a kitchen that also goes out into the hops area that you guys just saw. And here's some of my wine that, you know, I made and Blockdown stole. And then this is a brewing room. So this was like a whole process. When I watched Blockdown's video on this, I was actually shocked at how like detailed this was. It was very cool. But there is a little, well, there's a villager bed back here, I think. Oh, there's another one right there. Silly villagers. But I actually think that this is probably one of my favorite builds on the whole island from Blockdown. I love the roof in here with like the little chandeliers hanging down. And if you jump up, well, there's where all of my wine went, by the way, because I've been looking for my wine, but apparently it's all here. Oh, okay. That's a nice painting. I very much like that. But yes, this was a very, very adorable. This is, I think, my favorite build that is on Blockdown's Island. It's just so adorable. So after that build, Blockdown did the archery range, where he had to train his aim so that he could become a better warrior. But he was not that great at it. He had to cheat to beat me. As you guys remember from my episode, he pulled out a magic staff, even though he told me I had to bring a bow. So this was the archery range, and I actually love this too. I love the whole feeling of it being like a ruined, like, I don't know, it used to be like a temple or something, and I love that there's still like spruce planks in the floor with the coarse dirt. Such an eye for detail. Well done, Blockdown. And every room is just so different, and they all look so good. Oh, and there's some create stuff. I probably shouldn't be seeing that. But I love this little part right here with like the little shapes and like the little broken down, like, oh, they used to be probably windows. Absolutely love this. Such a great vibe from this archery range. Also, I love how vibrant the coarse dirt and the moss are next to each other. I really wish that we had little stones like this in vanilla. If we had little pebbles like that, I feel like it would be so much nicer to like kind of blend between different like landscapes and stuff. Especially in this kind of like an environment, they make so much sense. And then before we go see the castle, which, guys, it's not going to be a very long tour of the castle. And that's mainly because it only has one room. A little bit of a spoiler alert if you didn't know. Pebbles and wisteria. I agree. Pebbles and wisteria would be so welcome. I would love a wisteria tree, actually. I actually have not seen this build. This is something that Blockdown added to the island that I have not actually visited. And this is a lighthouse. I don't know if you can go. Oh yeah, you can. Well, you can go in, but it's just glass, or it's just grass. But if we take a quick look over in free cam, there is the lighthouse. I actually really like this. With like the little, you know, kind of coverings on the side and the little like circular almost dock that's going on here. Absolutely goated. And I think that those are some kind of redstone lamp, maybe a chipped redstone lamp. Yeah, I think that those are chipped redstone lamps. Gotta touch grass from time to time. Yeah, well, Blockdown takes that literally. When you go in the lighthouse, you have to actually touch grass. Hello. Are you the lighthouse keeper? You're about to be unemployed! Good luck swimming. Sorry, I don't know why I was feeling a little bit chaotic. I don't know what that sheep did to me. And finally, we come to the castle build. Now, I actually really like Blockdown's castle. It is so beautiful, but not only because of the actual castle itself, but also the custom terrain. So there is a bunch of custom terrain that this is sitting on. I don't know if you guys realize this, but all of these are custom little kind of, I don't know, hills or pebble kind of things that he built up. If you watched his episode, he spent like actually a really long time on this terrain, and it looks so cool. Especially like over here where you see like that little bit of gradient going on. It's so nice, and it blends in so nice with all of the moss around. But here is Blockdown's castle. It is very overgrown, very lush, very gorgeous. I love the broken bridge that used to like extend off to something else, but it's kind of like ruined now, and like there's little bits at the bottom. That is such a good detail down there. I know, such a good castle. Now we will go up to all the different like little roofs and stuff that we can go onto, but as far as interior goes, well, chat, this is it. This is it. So he's got all of his wine. I mean, should I call him Blockdown Baratheon, or He's got all of his wine over here in the aging barrels, and then he's even got a little cup here of beer, and then his little throne here, so that he can, you know, entertain or see all of the people in his kingdom. I mean, I only saw like that Gunter guy and the Kellner guy, so I don't know. But I love these chandeliers. These are from the Better End mod. I was gonna make those as well for my castle, but I ended up not doing it because they didn't like match the aesthetic of my castle. But those are so, so cute. And then let's go up. There, because there is like a little bit of a walkable area. I guess Blockdown was preparing for a little bit of a battle. I do believe that these are just create schematic cannons, but maybe the enemy doesn't know that. Like maybe the enemy would see this and be like really like, oh my gosh, what? They've got so many cannons aimed right at us. And there's a doorway that goes nowhere up here. I love these little roofs right here. Like I would not have thought of this to like make these kind of like little triangle up roofs. Like this is a very, very, very good idea to me. I'm taking notes, Blockdown. I'm taking notes. And of course, Blockdown has so many beautiful flags, and all the tower roofs are so, so gorgeous. Oh, and then there's like also a circular garden little thing back here. Now, I personally really, really love the look of this. It's a very, very lush. I think that flowers were meant to be out here. Oh, and okay, so really the castle has no interior except for the throne room. I thought maybe there were floors or something throughout the rest, but there is not. This is how it is, chat. This is what it is to be a YouTuber, is to have an empty castle on the ground or floating off of the ground. There we go. We can just leave through there, and that was Blockdown's island. Now we will do a little bit of a kind of overview. So give me a moment here, chat, because sometimes this is a little bit finicky. Oh, but there we go. So this is from a mod called OrthoCam, and this kind of gives you like a full little overview of the island. As you can see, we can kind of spin around here a little bit. I don't want to do it too much because I get a little bit motion sick with this mod. This mod is very, very cool, but it also kind of like pulls everything towards the center, like where you are. So I guess well, and also you can like, if you go underground, it is like, what's going on over there? You know what I mean? It's not great. It's not great. But that was Blockdown's island. So big claps for Blockdown. You did such a good job, buddy. It looks amazing. Absolutely love it. 10 out of 10. Next time, make an interior for your bread place. Now, I don't know how, but there's a turtle in the boat again. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I made them their own turtle sanctuary. And they still get back in the boat every single time. All right, we're gonna do my island next. Now, I will do a little bit more of an in-depth tour, and there will be kind of some spoilers, chat, because you guys haven't watched the long play with the turtle sanctuary, but I will do the turtle sanctuary today. But all right, here is my island, the better island. No, I'm kidding. So the first thing we built up on this island was actually our storage room down below, but to get to our storage room, we have to go through the Crystal Isles gatehouse right here. Now, I was planning on doing this style of wall all the way, oh my gosh, all the way around the whole kingdom, but because of the differences in terrain and stuff, I ended up just doing it kind of along the front side and over to the castle. And I was going to do it out the back a little bit, but then I ended up not doing it because I pretty much just ran out of time. But as you come into the Crystal Isles, there are not a lot of trees. I did not plant a lot of trees because I was going to build custom trees and I ran out of time, chat. I ran out of time, okay? But down over here, this is actually the first thing we built in this world. Not the create elevator, we added that in later, but this is our storage room. So this was basically my base of operations, or my starter base for this world. It was a lot more cramped and not as cozy in here when we first started it, and now it looks a lot better. I ended up revamping this in episode 5. And then, yeah, we have our whole crafting terminal here with all of our extra, you know, goodies in it. And then we have, of course, the wireless one as well. We've got all sorts of, you know, botany pots down here growing lots of different things, including chorus fruit that I never ended up actually really using, except for to craft some of the end rods. This is my mine area, which looks great. No problems at all with it. I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I was collecting a lot of cobblestone for building up my castle in the last episode, and I just like went through this whole like tunnel. So this is, oh my god. Look, it just goes directly out into the water. It's like completely open right here. Oh my goodness. Wow, good thing you guys couldn't see with the shaders on. It's so bad. Well, okay. Just like a little behind the scenes look at my mining tunnel. Now, you guys might recognize it actually down here a little bit. I have shown this little tunnel a lot in the videos. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so sorry to all the people watching this. I'm so sorry that I just screamed. I didn't mean to. And of course, the second I take off the kitty slippers, there's a creeper. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. Okay. But in here, we also have our create workshop. So we have a very fast pressy thingy. Now, chat, I don't want to brag, but look at how fast this is. Bam. Okay, it's actually not that fast, but it's way faster than the one over at Blockdowns. It's way faster. I know. I thought this was going to be a chill world tour as well. This is what you get for taking off the kitty slippers. That's so true. And yeah, no custom trees. Well, do you count if I grew trees and then added a couple of logs? That's not really a custom tree, right? Also, chat, just a little bit of an aside. I got a new kind of tea today, and I'm going to tell you guys about it. It is called, I don't know what the name is. It doesn't have the name on here. I'm so sorry. But it is cinnamon, clove, and rose infusion. So I am trying it out right now. It smells delicious. Oh my gosh, it's actually so good. So warm and comforting on this cold winter day. I hope that you guys are all staying warm. It is so cold here. Do you add sweetener to your tea? No, I'm just having it with the tea bag and the hot water. I just started drinking tea, Terrible Hime. And I did not know what kind of, like, it took me a really long time to find a brand or like some teas that I liked, but I do like infusion teas, like herbal infusions. And I don't really need a sweetener for those. Anyways, moving forward. So basically in episode 1, we built our gatehouse and we built the bottom of that little storage area. Now we did also, if you guys remember, we did have like a big old wheat and strawberry patch over here. And we did also have a cow farm kind of like right over there, but we ended up taking all of those down. And then the next thing that we ended up working on was actually over at the village. So we made our little village on the docks over here on the seaside. And I did get the name for this village and a bunch of the villagers from you guys that are in the chat or that have been watching the videos and commenting. So thank you guys so much for all your amazing name suggestions, by the way. So this is Glimmer Haven. What a beautiful name, by the way. I wonder who picked that. And this is Glimmer Haven Village. As you can see, it's a very small farming village, just kind of on the coast. There's a little bit of fishing going on, but not too much because that's Blockdown's thing. And over here we have our like master archer. His name is Vincent and he runs a little archery thing. Then we have Millie and Marina over here, and they are our trader llamas. And this is an unnamed dude, but I only basically ever bought runes from him, and then I ended up not needing them in the next episode because I made the XP farm and got the spell infinity. It has probably already been asked, but how many days did you guys get to play it in this world? So right now it says day 0 because I'm in a creative copy of the world. But I think that we played for, hold on, let me look. I wonder if my stats are here. Oh yeah, I think they should be, right? I played for 6 days and 26 hours. So whatever 24 times 6 is, and then divided by 20. I don't know how many days it took, but this was on a server, and the last time that I really looked, it was on like day 5,000, but we had not played like 5,000 days worth. Yeah, no, no math, please. No, I can't do the math either. I'm so sorry. But inside this building over here, this is our villager trading hat. So this hat made it so that all of our trades were like, if they were cured or if you had a hero of the village all the time. And these guys just constantly were having babies. So I had to shut off the breeder because look, they're trying to breed down there too. Oh my gosh. They are next level. And up here we had, of course, a little bit of a empty area that I added in with some farmer villagers. So this is where I basically made all of my emeralds for the whole series. I ended up decorating this kind of between episodes one time, just like I was in a call and I was just like yapping. And then I just was kind of, you know, sometimes you do like a little bit of parkour when you're talking like in a Discord call or something, but I ended up decorating for some reason. And yeah, we had some botany pots in here with some melons and pumpkins. As you can see, there's like thousands of melons and pumpkins just kind of sitting here. And for some reason, every time I leave this place, I always leave out the bay window. Then over here, we also had some Fletchers that I was using to get emeralds kind of before we had all the botany pots and stuff. And then I had, of course, also our tree farm in here. So we had, yeah, thousands of logs. I would have never used all of this wood. I don't know why I thought to put so many, or like to get so many logs. Now upstairs we have Jason. Jason is our armorer, and I did not ever do a better interior for any of these villagers. I'm sorry, but at least they weren't kind of in a villager hole, which is what I normally do. I did at least build them all some houses. And then we have, you guys would not believe this, but this is the 3rd time that this has happened that I have opened this door and there has been a grass block here. Like, what? Okay, anyways. So this is Agnes. This is our jeweler, and she was just making lots of different jewelry. I love these little kind of like ring boxes. Yeah, it's a jewelry box. They don't actually open, which is unfortunate, but I thought it was like really fitting to have those in here as decoration. And then Agnes did not have a neighbor upstairs. She could have if I had put a villager up here, but we didn't really need that many villagers, so we ended up not having anything up there. Over on this side of the village, we have the big wheat field, and there's more turtles here. How are you? Come here. Let me get you. No? Okay. Well, I guess... Oh, there's even more turtles. There's so many turtles here. What do you mean? Oh, wait. Yes. Another turtle for the turtle sanctuary. I'm saving you. You do not want to live there. You want to live over here. No, no, stop. Please don't run away, turtle. No, you belong here, please. Okay, I guess that they could get up on that. Is that where all the turtles went? That's probably where all the turtles went. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. I'm watching you. I like that he keeps looking at me like that. The comedic timing. The comedic timing of that turtle. I know, he was just like waiting for me to like look away so he could do it. I know it. I know it. But yeah, there was a lot of turtles in this field. They were like constantly, when I was first building this up, they were constantly like breaking all my wheat seeds. It was so annoying. I think that they want this like one little plot of water that's right there. I don't know. All right, let's see. Look at him! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Okay. Dude. Dude. Yeah, Dorito, tell him. You get back in the turtle sanctuary, brother. All right, you're gonna go over here. This is your home now. Look, there's... Don't you want to be over here in the water? It's way better over here. Maybe I should just put some, like, fence gates. Yeah, there we go. Okay. No turtles escaping on my watch. They can escape on this side. Now they can't. We will ignore the sand for the tour. Moving on. Oh, look, there's a lot of turtles right there. Okay, that's where all the turtles from the turtle sanctuary are. They're all in this one block. What are you guys doing in here? Why are you all here? Go somewhere else. There's a whole island. Why are you all right here? I think that they want to be in there. Okay. Nope. 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 Stay in there, turtles. I'm sorry. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, chat. We're just gonna ignore that. Okay. I don't really know what's going on with the turtles, but at least there's some in the turtle sanctuary now. All right, anyways, what were we doing? What were we talking about? Also, if you're just coming in, hello everyone. We are doing a world tour stream, so I'm not answering questions today and I'm not really chatting that much. I'm just kind of reacting to some messages in chat about the world tour or about what's going on the world tour. But we're just doing a world tour stream, so we're touring both islands, and we already did Blockdown's island, and now we are doing my island. So we're on episode 2 of my island. Yeah, oh, the wheat field. Right. Thank you. So this was just very annoying to build because, like I said, they kept breaking all my wheat seeds, and I really wanted like a full, you know, wheat field for like the thumbnail, you know what I mean? Like that beautiful tall wheat. Really wanted that. Then in here we had Gospel, which I thought was a fitting name for the monk of our town, and he was just a guy who had a great hammer for some reason, also in healing runes. So, you know, he was like kind of there in case you needed healing, but he would also, you know, ride at dawn for you. Over here is our unnamed villager that we got for lanterns and bookshelves and glass, but he also had Fortune 3, which was really cool. That was an unexpected bonus, but I think that I only started locking that guy in for bookshelves. Then we have the richest villagers in town, which are my stonemasons. I traded so many times with these guys for bricks, for all of the bricks around the entire island. After this episode, basically, all of the bricks basically came from the stonemasons. And then we have also our mending villager up here, also unnamed, but Blockdown rolled for this guy, and he had impaling and lanterns and glass as well. So he was like a very good villager. Now, after we did this episode, because I had been trading so much with all of those villagers, I had so many XP levels. I think I had like 60 XP levels, and I didn't even have an XP farm yet. So after that, I decided that we needed a place that we were going to farm XP so that we could, you know, enchant and everything. And that led us to building the XP farm. Now, this is a fully modded, you know, farm. We had to go ahead and hunt a bunch of mob souls. So as you can see, we have a bunch of spawners in there. We have 9 different ones that we crafted up. So I think that there's like 2 creeper, 2 skeleton, 2 or 3 zombie, and then like 2 wither skelly as well. Maybe there's 3 skeleton. I don't know. There's quite a few different ones in there. And then we had an enchanting table here, but the shrine gave us an upgrade and it gave us this advanced infuser. And so basically this allowed you to kind of pick and choose your enchantments. So we could also just like go ahead and add silk touch to our shovel now and repair it with our XP levels that are in our, you know, hotbar and stuff. It was very, very great. And all of the drops from the farm went down into this barrel over here. So as you can see, we have thousands and thousands of gunpowder, but somehow only 44 iron. So that is like so wild to me that wither skeleton skulls dropping from wither skeletons are less rare than iron dropping from zombies. That's very, very interesting. And if you guys wanted to see how this is all working, please forgive the mess. I never fixed this down here. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so scared. Help. So basically there is a deployer here, and this deployer is using a sword that is enchanted. Now I have made it enchanted after we got the enchanting apparatus. So it has sharpness 5, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3, and looting 3 on it. So we have the most possible drops for our wither skeletons. And basically whenever you're within 16 blocks of these spawners, this thing will just be going all the time. And yeah, it was a little bit messy, but obviously it did the job. I probably could have done this with a lot less belts and a lot less gearboxes, but at the time I just wanted it to be done. And I also found so many turtles down here, by the way. If you guys didn't know this, there's like a whole like thing down here, and there was like 87 turtles in here. You guys probably didn't know that because I probably haven't showed it, but yeah, there were like 87,000 turtles down there. I was so scared. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Now, after the XP farm episode, then we worked on the vineyard. So let's go over and oh, also no, in the XP farm episode, we also made this little create mud farm. So I found this from a tutorial. It's actually linked in episode 3. So make sure if you guys want to use the tutorial, you go find that episode and find the tutorial in the description. So basically you just add dirt and you add a wheat, which this has a lot of wheat still. So I can actually show you guys how it works. So the dirt goes in this chest and then it gets pushed out into this little mixer. And then the mixer is getting water from out back. And then when it's done fully mixing, the mud will come out and then it gets mixed again into packed mud. Now, hopefully we can get there before it's done so that you guys can see it. Oh, see, and there it goes. It's starting to come out already. And once they are in this little chute thing, this thing separates it. And basically 50% of it will go into this packing machine, and then the rest of it just goes in here. So some of it will get put in here, and then it'll get made into the packed mud bricks, as you can see here. So there's mud bricks and there's regular packed mud as well. And Danny, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. But that's basically how it works. It's all powered by a windmill, which is working, but something is going on. Something weird is happening right here, right now. I don't really know what is going on. Hi, RC, welcome in. Anyways, after the mud farm episode with the XP farm, then we worked on this over here. This is the vineyard. So we have all the different kinds of grapes here. We have our white grapes on the left side and our purple grapes or our red grapes on the right side. And this is Wine Mule Vineyards. Sev came over, our friend Sunny Sev came over and actually named our vineyard for us. We have a little stable here for all the wine mules that we stole from all of the wandering wine merchant. And then we have our little crushing room where you actually go in, and there's still some grape juice in here that I have not picked up. I guess I was making so much that I just didn't even realize. But yeah, you actually went through and crushed the grapes just like this, so you were able to just smash it down. Now I did use no shoes for that. Yeah, there were no shoes, so it was just my toes. Absolutely, I turned down the music a little bit. It was on the same volume it was on last time, but that might have been a bit loud. I'm so sorry. And then we have our actual vineyard here. So there's a little bit of seating outside in the front area, and then inside we have a little bit of a closet with the winemaking outfit in there. We have a bar area where you can come and enjoy some drinks with your friends, of course. And then, of course, if you want to order a drink, then you can come to the bar and hopefully someone will be here to help you. It won't be me, but maybe someone else will be here. Now, down below, we have our wine cellar, and this is where Blockdown was stealing all of my wine. He left some of it, but pretty much all of this Villager Fright wine that I made is gone. And then there was like a bunch of other juices and stuff that I had over here. I was making wines kind of consistently so that we could use them in battles, but we ended up not really even needing them in battles, which was a little bit shocking. I thought that we were going to be a little bit less OP than we were. And then upstairs is kind of just another little seating area, but also the vineyard office. Now, if you guys remember, I wrote my letter to Sev here, and I was going to invite some more people to the island, but after Sev was throwing glass everywhere, I was like, oh, we got to be careful because people might get the wrong idea of Fantasy Island. This was an island about making my Minecraft dream come true, which was to build a castle. It was not about getting Sev drunk. But yes, this was the vineyard area. Now, let me do a quick little overview for you guys. For anyone who just wanted to see just the builds, we'll do a quick little overview. And sorry, I was just taking a quick drink. That's why I wasn't yapping. I've actually been doing a lot of yapping today. I have been fixing some of the voiceover and stuff for the long play that's coming, because I still was a little bit sick when I was recording that long play, so a lot of it was kind of nasally, and I've re-recorded a bunch of lines. Now, after the vineyard, the next episode, we upgraded the storage as I showed you guys earlier, but then we also worked on the courtyard. So I've tried to kind of stay away from looking at the courtyard as a whole, but of course you still see it. But we built this fountain, which was from a Gold Robin tutorial. So make sure you guys check out Gold Robin. He is linked in the description of episode 5 if you want to check it out. I did switch it up a little bit, but this is our fountain. And then we have a bunch of market stalls selling lots of different yummy little foods and treats. I love these little baskets because they can render an item that's inside of them. So there's like a basket with a bag of potatoes in it, which is just so funny. Then over here we have, of course, a little flower stall, and I love these camellias. Like, these little bushes are probably my favorite modded flower that we had. I wish that we could have grown these in the botany pots. I would have had them all over my island, but I could only like find them out in the wild, and I only found like a few of these. And then we had like this rare book trader. I really love this stall. I've never done like a book stall like this. And he's holding Swift Sneak 1 books. I think they're... Oh, and a Looting 3 book. Okay. So he's got, you know, a little bit of a gamble, you know? You want left book or you want right book? And yeah, that's pretty much this area. But I also did build up this little build. This was a little sheep farm. So there's a bunch of wool in here just for the wool that we would probably need for our island. So we had white wool, red wool, and cyan wool. Mostly for our flags that went on all of the little structures. And then of course we have our horse over here, a little bit of a stable for him, or a little bit of a, not really a stable, but I actually did not show this, but this is not my original horse that I stole in episode 4. When I was pulling the horse in here, like you know, I was like walking with him, I accidentally placed the horse too far. And he was inside of the brick, and yeah. So I off camera went and got a new horse that looked a little bit like my old horse so that no one would know. Hi Taylor, welcome in. And then the last little thing I want to show from episode 5 is probably just this little view overlooking the whole town courtyard, or the village courtyard, or I mean Crystal Isles as a whole courtyard. I just love this up here. Imagine like a bunch of villagers just walking around and bustling about their business, and then you're up here and you're, you know, talking with friends, or just having a read of your book. You're out of the sun, you're in the shade. Oh, this is just like the perfect vibe for me. All right, can I leave? There we go. Thank you. Okay. And then what did we do? Episode 6. Oh, episode 6 was the wizard tower, actually. So the wizard tower, I've never built anything like this before, but I actually really do love the wizard tower. It is such a great build. I'm so pleased with it. We did such a good job on this. And downstairs in the wizard tower, we actually have our frogs. They are still hanging out down here. Hello. Hello, buddies. They're just chilling on some create seats. I didn't really know what to do with them. I didn't want to go put them over with the turtles. I wanted the turtles to have their own space. So the frogs were just chilling over there. But the only way to access the top of the towers actually is to have an elytra. And I thought that was like a really funny little detail. Like, you would have to have some kind of magic to get you up here to access the magic that's in the tower. And this is where I transmogged my gear. So if you guys don't know how this works, this basically makes it so that your gear looks like whatever you transmogged it to. And I think if I... Wait. It says it's transmogged to kitty slippers, but they don't actually look like kitty slippers. Maybe it's because my cosmetics were disabled. Hold on. Nope. No? I don't know. Maybe it can't do those, but as you guys saw earlier, it did do the arcane boots. So let me get some amethyst and we'll redo that. The wizard tower is so good. I think the tower and the castle are both my favorite from this series. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed them. I really enjoyed them as well. I've never really built a lot of things that are like this before, so for me it was a very fun adventure, like outside of my comfort zone. Yeah, there we go. Finally our arcane boots are back, but this is where you could transmog your gear. You could also do other items. So you could make like your shovel look like amethyst. I don't know why you'd want that, but now my shovel is an amethyst shard. So like I said, I don't know why you'd want that. But yeah, you can pretty much do any item to look like any other item here, which could have been funny. We could have pranked Blockdown with this. We could have been like, oh, I got you like a whole netherite block, and then it was like a stick. You know, I mean, we would have had to have a netherite block to do that, which would have made it not really that worth it. I think that would... Oh, wait! The kitty slippers are on. There we go. Okay, take those off. Anyways, so down here below, there is also a secret little hidden room with some bookshelves in it. And it's just a nice little magical reading room. I really, really like this place. It's got a lot of the stuff from the Better End. So these are Better End mod bookcases. And also some lanterns that I stole while we were in the end in episode 4. I stole those from a Better End village. But yeah, I really, really like this build. It took me a very long time to make, but it was really, really, really worth it. I really, really enjoy it. And we can't, of course, forget the other thing that we built in episode 6. And of course, that thing was our sniffer area. It was actually probably the first thing we built in episode 6, but we just didn't come tour this first. And this is where the rest of my camellia bushes went. I didn't have that many. I think I had like 4 or 5 total, and that's like half of them went into here. But I feel like our sniffers deserve them. They are so sweet and kind. They're just good little babies. I love them. They're having their own little cute sniffer life in here. They're not bothering or hurting anyone. But between the sniffer build and then the castle build, which was one of our last builds, we also did some building over here on stream, and we built up this village overlooking the other village, overlooking Glimmer Haven. So I don't really think that this village was named. This village did have a little bit of lore. Like, the people that live in this house were kind of snobby. I don't really know why, but they had like this privacy fence back here of lilacs, and they were like, please ignore and do not speak to us. But these people back here, just they were not very sociable. And you know what, I get it. You work hard, you want to just chill when you get home. I'm totally with that. None of these houses have interiors, actually, because, well, we just kind of ran out of time. I would have done interiors in all of the houses if we had more time, but we only had till a certain point to finish all of the videos. And yeah, now that time is up. So as you can see, there are no interiors except for the restaurant. The restaurant did have interiors. This is like a little busboy station, and there's also some places to eat outside if you want to eat outside. When you come in, you can go to the host stand and she will seat you. I mean, it won't be me, but it'll be somebody. And then there's like a bunch of different spaces in the dining room. There's some lasagna out here. Oh, somebody already had a bite of that one. I bet it was Lona. And then there's some ribs, and there's some other food as well that we cooked back here. This was like a very interesting process to learn. Like, we made like a salad and a bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, in here for a while, we had our bees because we needed them for a little bit. And oh my gosh, I forgot to plant a tree here. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Okay, pretend that there's a tree there, chat. But yeah, there's like a little bit of an oat field over here. I was gonna build a bakery up here actually, but I ran out of space. And I thought about doing a restaurant instead because I felt like that was a little bit different. That was something that we hadn't really done yet. So that was kind of another thing that we built in between episodes here on the live streams. And if you guys are interested in any of the live streams, we do save all of our live streams, or I do save all of my live streams on this channel. You can go to the live streams tab at any time and see them. And then after that, I did a long play where we built the turtle sanctuary. Now, the long play is coming out in 2 weeks. Well, 10 days from now. It comes out on the 14th of December. So you guys haven't actually seen it yet, but so a little bit of spoilers, but this is what the Turtle Sanctuary ended up coming out as. It honestly used to be a kind of dolphin-shaped island. As you can see, there's a little bit of the remnants of like the fins, and there was kind of like a flipper up here and then down here, but we turned it into a crescent moon island. And I just think that that looks so much better than how it used to look. Like, it used to come all the way out to here. But the crescent moon shape just makes it a little bit more magical and kind of goes with the theme of everything that we were kind of going through with this whole series with, you know, the magic and all the shrine and everything. And we built this as to pay homage to all of the turtles that had lived in my boat for so long. There was like 20 turtles in there. But now they're all, well, mostly in here. I don't know where they all went. Some of them have escaped. Some of them are trying to escape right now. No, 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 no. Yeah, you tell them, Dorito. I think that they can escape on this too. We'll get rid of that. Are they out in the water? Turtles! Have you escaped? I think they're gone, chat. They ran. But I absolutely love this, and if you guys are fans of long plays, like I said, the long play will be coming out on the 14th of December. So there will be a long play for this, and you'll just have to wait a little bit longer. I'm so sorry. Just a tiny bit longer, but there is our little Turtle Sanctuary long play thingy that we built. Although I did build this bridge in the last episode because I wasn't exactly sure where the bridge would end up going, but I actually like it. I mean, it's not the most like fabulous bridge that I've ever seen, but like for a small little bridge like this, it's fine. I think it worked out okay, you know? It's less dolphin shaped for sure, absolutely. And then I guess, yeah, before we go, we can also view our greenhouse that we ended up building again on a live stream for our bees. And this is what we built on our last week's live stream. I love how this came out. This is so pretty. I love the glass in here. It looks like a butterfly wing. A little bit, you know? Like with the different color, like shapes, and there's like that little bit of, you know, if you guys have ever like seen like a kind of stained glass butterfly or something like where you color in a butterfly, I feel like it looks like that. I don't know. Hello, welcome in everyone. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to the end of our, you know, world tour. Sorry, oh my gosh, words in my brain today are not friends. We are doing a little bit of a world tour today, so it's just a short stream. And just for everyone who's aware, it's not a typical stream. I'm not going to be chatting and yapping as much as I normally do. I'm not really replying or reading chat as much, just because I want this to be kind of like a very cohesive video or live stream recap for the people who wanted a live or who wanted a world tour. So, you know, just letting you guys know, we will be back for more live streams. I don't know when the next time I'm live streaming will be. Maybe next Wednesday, but I don't know what I'm gonna live stream yet. So I don't know. I have no idea. But this is what we built in episode 7. Now, if you guys know me, one of my Minecraft dreams for the last, like, I don't know, 4 years or so was to build a castle. And every single time that someone was like, oh, what's your Minecraft goal? It was never become a YouTuber or start a channel or anything. It was to build a castle. And I finally did it here on Fantasy Island. Now, I did not plan this castle besides taking the time to plot out some shapes. Everything else was kind of done on the fly and built up, as you guys could see in real time in the time lapses on the last video. So we will take a quick little look into the castle, but if you guys want to see a little bit of, you know, an overview, there's lots of different little things going on here. You know, I was supposed to put some stuff up here so it wouldn't look so empty, and I completely forgot. In the back over here, I ended up adding a little lily of the valley patch just to fill some space. Then there's a big sunflower patch back here as well. That just makes me very, very happy. It's a lot of yellow there. But this is how our castle came out from all the different angles. And this build is quite tall. This is a 13 by 13, and I think it's like, I don't know, like 35 blocks tall or something. It took more than a stack of blocks to do 2 of the andesite pillars in the corners. So it was definitely like at least 33 blocks tall. But coming into it, this is our little kind of armor stand collection. Now, a lot of these I had like 1 piece of or a couple pieces of, and then I had to craft the rest. We can go out into our little turret tower here and see out into the courtyard. Oh no, absolutely. I believe that you can. You definitely can. It just take it one little step at a time to build a castle, and, you know, take your time, honestly. I kind of speed ran mine, and there were so many things that I feel like I know now that I wish I would have known at the start, but it's just a learning for next time. But this is like a very, very special build to me. It was done completely in survival on the server here, or well, when it was on the server. Now we're in a private world, but it was very, very, very vibey. This is the dining hall, so you could come here and you could eat some food. I had to cook up so much more food. You guys have no idea how long this took me. This took me almost as long as building the entire dining hall. Like, there's so many different foods here, and I can't eat any of them because my backpack automatically feeds me, but if I could eat them, you know I would. In here, we had like a little kind of, I don't know, into the kitchen area, like a little cold pantry, and then like some extra food. So like when the first course of all like that stuff was done, then there was some other like pies and like roast chicken and roast rabbit and stuff. I cannot believe, by the way, that there was like a it was like the model of a rabbit. Like, that is just oh, it made me feel so bad when I saw that. Like, and then of course we have our kitchen in here, and this is where you can cook, and there's like a cooking or a mixing bowl and the mincer thing, and there's like a bunch of different like tools and stuff scattered throughout. I really, really like the kitchen. This used to actually have a archway into the library, but I ended up closing it because I was like, there's no way I would ever get any studying done in a library that had an opening to the kitchen. I would be like, all right, what are you guys cooking in here? Is there any snacks? Can I have some, you know? Now, down this little hallway, you come into just like a little seating area. And I assume this is probably where, you know, you have some meetings or people are just chatting and talking after dinner. There is a little bit of a storage closet, and I actually built a storage unit in here. There is nothing that's actually being stored, of course, because we have, you know, the storage system that we have. No need for all of the storage that's going on in there. And then, of course, we have our library, and I think that this is probably one of my favorite rooms in the castle as well. I would never leave this library if I lived here. I would always be in here reading a book or studying or writing or, you know, drawing, reading poetry, something in there. That is just such a magical room. I love that it has like this, you know, circular kind of window looking outside that it like matches that top like garden view. Oh, I just love that. That's like, I know that it, like I built it, but it's just a detail that I really like. Now, up those stairs in through across from the library, this is the bedroom that I built. So my bed is right in here, and you can actually use this bed because there is a carpet there. So it doesn't look like it, but you can use that bed. I have a little desk over here in case I want to, you know, study on my own, in case I'm not feeling all the people that want to study with me, you know. And then out here, I have my own private rooftop garden with a bunch of roses and some barrels and stuff, because you always just have piles of barrels everywhere in Minecraft for some reason. a little seating area out here, and it leads across into the bathroom. Now, I am aware that if it was raining, this would probably be annoying to have to walk out into the rain to go to your bathroom, but there's also something that I really love about the idea of the bathroom not being like directly connected to the bedroom, but still only being accessible from the bedroom, if that makes sense. And this is my nice little bath. Right underneath us is actually the kitchen. So the plumbing is all on the same side, you know, if you're wondering, which is such a silly thing. But there's actually a hidden room within the bathroom. And I mean, fans of Minecraft, or if you've ever played Hypixel, may be aware of this trick. But there, you can actually place a painting onto signposts, sorry, not fence posts, signposts. And that will make the painting stay on the wall, but have an opening that you can go through into a secret hidden room. And so this is, I guess, like a little bit of a science room, like a little bit of brewing, a little bit of like magic and mysticism going on in here. There's like a whole globe in here so we can like spin around the world and, I don't know, I guess see where we discovered little trinkets and everything. Up through here, there is another little seating area. I actually realized that this seating has a different like edge. I didn't know that at first, or maybe I just didn't remember, but like if you place it like this, then it has like a higher back. I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't have like the typical like arm on it. But I figured that out while I was up here placing these. Then you have the walk-in closet, but of course I don't have any clothes in here because all of my clothes are in the wizard tower. And then this leads out into a, you know, little water elevator system that goes down into the dining hall, so you can go down and up. There we go. And this little kind of hallway is just a bunch of like guest bedrooms. I mean, there's not really much to see through here. None of the bedrooms have anything besides like a bed, and of course they can all close their curtains if they'd like to. And then yeah, we have down over here this little kind of, well, it didn't quite match up because of the windows. I was hoping to actually just have this go straight, you know, up, but it didn't do that, so I had to go down and then up into this tower up here. And this gives you a really great overview of pretty much the entire island, except for the kind of left side over there, which we will see from a different view of the castle as well. But yeah, I absolutely love this place. Oh, I love that you can see the statues from the shrine as well. Blockdown's just waving and I'm just like, hee hee. That's adorable. Anyways. Like I said, these are just like not really that decorated, just kind of, you know, a little bunch of bedrooms. I mean, some of these are very, very small. Like this is where Blockdown would sleep if he came over, you know what I mean? Like you're getting the tiny bedroom. And then yeah, this is the place that you can see out over on the other side of the castle. You can see the shrine, you can see Blockdown's castle from here. And you can see down into the private, you know, garden. So imagine you're, you know, a medieval peasant and you're like cleaning up here and you're like, oh, there's frogcrafting once again, drinking wine in her private garden. Very, very vibey. I really love this whole place, and I love these little campfire overhangs. I need to use these more. You know, I use these a lot in this series. I never really use these, but I need to use those more. And finally, up the stairs, we have our throne room. Now, I hung a lot of lanterns in here because it was so dark before I did that. You guys would not believe it was so dark in here. But I have two little guards over here. And then, of course, if anyone wants to speak to me, they can sit here and plead their case. And my throne is made out of solid gold because I'm very rich and also very, very, well, I like yellow. So yellow is a good color, I think. And of course we have our crown that we rest on the throne as well. So if we want to wear our crown, we can wear it. I should have transmogged the crown onto the onto the helmet, but we had the wizard hat instead. But yeah, that was like the whole castle and pretty much everything that we built on Fantasy Island. Now, I have to ask you guys a little bit of a question. What was your favorite build? Whether it was my build or Blockdown's build, what was your guys' favorite build from Fantasy Island? Because for me, I think it's either Blockdown's Tavern or my castle. I don't know which one I like more. Probably my castle just because I'm so excited about it. But Blockdown's Tavern was also so good. Oh, the Turtle Island. That was a good choice. My castle. Thank you. Thank you. I absolutely loved your castle. Oh, thank you so much. Frogsea Rafting Castle. Oh, thank you guys so much. Can you get into the highest tower? This one. No. So that one is just, I put in some windows in here with like some black glass. And there's a couple of frog lights up on the top, but there's actually, this part of the castle is actually the water elevator. I think, right? Yeah, okay. So, you do actually access that tower when you go into the water elevator, but then it just stops. And then you don't access like the top part that you could see out because there's like windows in there. Thank you guys so much for saying that you guys like the castle. I'm very happy that you enjoyed it. I was very stressed about the castle, but it ended up not being so bad. It just took a lot of time. I probably put a whole day of work at least into this castle. Oh, also I forgot my favorite part of the island. Oh my gosh, chat, how could you guys let me forget? The XP shower. Let's go. I'm gonna miss this thing so much. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have a regular XP farm and not the XP shower anymore. Oh, what a travesty, chat. What a travesty. It's so sad. I am gonna miss this thing so freaking much. I wonder how much XP is actually stored in here. That is, I don't want to stand here and wait though. But yeah, chat, that was pretty much it for the world tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it's a little bit shorter than it normally would be, but I want to keep it kind of brief and concise for the people who want to go back and watch and see the whole tour. But we're gonna do one last overview of both islands. Now, I think to do that, where would the middle be? Probably over here. Because my island is a little bit bigger than Blockdown's. All right, and let me just mess with this mod a little bit. Because I don't know if I can actually get both islands in here. Oh no, chat, I can't. All right. So here's what we'll do. Hold on, we'll do my island first. Why is it looking so squished? Hold on. Sorry, this is like such a weird mod to play around with. I'm so sorry. Oh, there we go. That's looking, well, it's still looking a little bit squished, but you guys get the idea. And then over here is Blockdown's island, and I'm so sorry that it is like slow. Look at the little like black hole in the center of the screen moving. What? And here is Blockdown's island. Now, poor Blockdown's island has the starter island and the shrine right in the background, so this is probably as good as we're gonna get of a view of Blockdown's island. And then, of course, this is not even rendering in on this side, on the left, because of my render distance. But yeah, chat, that is Fantasy Island. As mentioned before, we do have 2 more Fantasy Island videos coming out. There is a full movie coming out and then the long play. So it is very appreciated that you guys have been here and that you guys have supported the series so much. I am so glad. I had so much fun I learned so much, and I am looking forward to the next Blockdown and Frog Island transformation. If we do an island next time. I don't know if we're going to do an island next time, but maybe we will. I don't know. Anyways, chat, thank you guys so much. New video on Saturday, and then the following Saturday as well. There's also going to be a 100 days coming at the end of the month, either right before Christmas or right after. I don't know. I've got a lot of work to do, so who knows? Just around Christmas time, either right before or right after, you guys are going to get 100 days. And new series in the upcoming year. So January-ish, we're going to start new series. Please no more. Blockdown. You're mean. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your week. Stay safe, stay warm, and be kind out there. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.